I always thought the clock tower was just another part of our sleepy town's wallpaper, until I realized the chime at 2:13 a.m. was one stroke too many. Last night, curiosity got the better of me. I slipped out, bundled against the fog, and stood in the square beneath the looming tower. The world seemed to hold its breath as the hands crept toward the minute, and that's when the air went heavy, like I'd stepped underwater. I didn't know yet that I should be afraid, but I felt it, a prickle in my skin, a distant thunder in my chest. I noticed my breath curling in the still air, the silence smothering enough to make me shiver. The 13th chime rang out, sharp and unnatural. Everything stopped. The wind, the flickering streetlights, even the distant hum of highway cars, all frozen as if someone had hit pause on the entire world. I tried calling out, but my voice felt swallowed by the hush. That's when I saw them, 12 pale figures, thin and impossibly tall, unfolding themselves from the clock tower's face and climbing down the brickwork with inhuman grace. Their eyes glinted like wet stone, and their mouths hung slightly open, as if tasting the air for something only they could sense. I stayed perfectly still, heart hammering so loudly I was sure they'd hear. The figures landed on the cobblestones, moving together in eerie synchrony, gliding past frozen cars and stilled birds mid-flight. One brushed close to me, and I felt cold radiate from its skin, as if it pulled warmth straight from my bones. I wanted to run, scream, anything, but my legs wouldn't obey. All I could do was watch as they circled the square, pausing at each corner to whisper into the air, their voices thin as spider silk. As the clock tower groaned out the last echo of the 13th chime, the figures began to climb back up, melting into the stone as if they'd never been. Time snapped forward with a violent jolt, the world resumed, the cold retreated, and I staggered home, sick with dread. I haven't slept since, because when I looked up at the clock tower before fleeing, I saw a 13th window, one that hadn't been there before, and in it, a pale face watching, waiting. Now, every night at 2:13 a.m., that window glows, and I know they're counting, waiting for their dozen to become 13.